Hi everybody, and welcome to my presentation on the Phi Sigma personas. I did my presentation with Jessica Morales, and she had already submitted her video, so make sure you check that out so you can learn a little bit more information about our community before you read about our personas. So let me get into the personas. So this is the Phi Sigma, as you can see, the community that we chose to do. Let me get to the personas. And it's going too fast, sorry, hold on a sec. Okay. So the first persona we chose was Ashley Anderson. Ashley is the Archon of the Zeta Zeta chapter, which is both our alumni chapter at Quinnipiac University. She previously held the informal chair position in 2012. She's been a Relay for Life captain for 3 years. She's a member of the Order of Omega and Fraternal Value Society at Quinnipiac. What the Archon is too, it's the president of a sorority. So she's receiving a degree in English with a master's degree in elementary education. Some demographics for Ashley are she's a female. She's between 18 and 25. She makes about $3,500 to $5,000, and she lives in a suburban area. I chose those demographics for all 3 of the personas because to be an active member in Phi Sigma Sigma and be at a college here between those ages, maybe 25 being a little bit on the higher end, but it could, just depends when you went to college, and being part-time and working, either throughout college or just in the summer, you can make about between that much money. And suburban, because Quinnipiac is in a suburban area, so all 3 of them, while living at college, do live in a suburban area, and I know one of them personally does live in a suburban area because she lives in the town next to mine. So some identifiers for Ashley: she's a leader, she's artistic, she has good time management skills, and she's very outgoing. These are all really good characteristics for the president of a sorority chapter, because you have to be a leader, you have to be able to maintain your time management skills, especially when you're a part of other organizations on campus and doing your classwork. And if you hold, a job outside school. She's very outgoing, which is good too, because being the Archon of the Zeta Zeta chapter, you're also part of the Pan-Hellenic community at Quinnipiac, so you have to maintain outside relationships with other chapters to, promote each other and support each other and be a part of the Greek life on campus. She is an intermediate user for online. She uses Tumblr, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and this is how she finds all of her information, from entertainment to what's going on in the news. Some quotes from Ashley are, "I wanted to lead this chapter to a path of success. And in the future, I plan to see a group of fine, well-rounded women who are ready to conquer anything that will put their mind to it. And I know every sister in Phi Sig is capable of this." These are 2 very good quotes for the Archon of Phi Sig, because each person who does become the Archon has ideas to improve the chapter and make the chapter a better one. So this is exactly what Ashley's talking about. So her user story, so she's a creator in our persona. So as the Archon of Zeta Zeta chapter, Phi Sigma Sigma, I need to be able to bring my ideas to life in order to lead our chapter to the fullest potential. So our next one, her name's Lindsay Russell. She is the member at large of the Zeta Zeta chapter, and what the member at large is basically the governing board of Phi Sig. She enforces the rules and keeps everyone in line, and if someone messes up or disobeys a rule, will get sent to a standards board where there's a board of individuals that will, see what you did and, how you can, right your wrongs. So Lindsay will be graduating with a major in health science studies and plans to continue her education in the accelerated nurses program with a specialty in neonatal care. The demographics for Lindsay are: she's a female, she's 18 to 25, she makes about $3,500 to $5,000, and she lives in a suburban area. The identifiers are: she's outgoing, organized, she's a leader, and she's responsible. These are all very good characteristics for the MLA, because you have to be outgoing and a leader, but also very responsible, because you have to maintain the tough persona while being friendly and wanting and allowing people to want to come to you and tell you if anything's bothering them. But when it comes time to the nitty-gritty and to enforce the laws, you have to have that persona where people will listen to you and follow you. So she's an intermediate user of online. She only uses Facebook and Twitter. So her quotes are pretty long, but I thought they were very relevant for our community, so I included everything that she had to say. So Phi Sig gave me the strength and confidence to run for such a big position in the first place. MAL seemed like the right choice for me because I can remain calm and neutral in tough situations, can be serious when necessary, and am friendly with a large majority of the chapter, which that's perfect identifiers, like I just mentioned, for the MLA. And then I was always unsure if the sorority life was for me, but I'm glad I made a decision to just go for it, because I found my home away from home. I was only friends with my roommates and was really looking for those relationships that would last a lifetime. When I realized I could just be myself around this group of women and they accepted me for who I was, I knew I found my second family. Phi Sig has grown to be my support system that I can rely on for anything and will cheer me up whenever I'm feeling down. This is a perfect example of anything someone would say who was a member of Phi Sigma Sigma. They're your home away from home. They were my home away from home. You have this great network of people that you can find and talk to and rely on if you need them. People that you may have never even met. As Jessica said earlier in our presentation, that we both realized we were part of Quinnipiac, and then we both realized we were part of the same sorority. And after reaching out to my group of friends and mentioning this because I thought it was kind of cool, one of my friends said, "Yep, we absolutely knew her when she was in college." And so it's kind of cool to see how this network of friends can build and how you can just meet somebody after never knowing them and they have this connection with you. So her story, she's a critic, and as the MAL of Phi Sigma Sigma, I need to be able to enforce the rules while maintaining friendships in order to shed a positive light on the position. When talking with Lindsay, she had said how she wants to change the position and make people want to run for it and not have such negative connotation with it, but make it a better position, a position that isn't always seen as the bad position or the one that no one wants. So finally, Ashley Sire, she is a contributor for our project. She is a member of the Zeta Zeta chapter. She updates all the social media for the chapter on Facebook and Twitter. She previously held position as the informal chair, the member recruitment chair. She was an orientation leader. She works at the tech center supervisor, and she's also the running club president. Ashley will be graduating in 2014 with a major in marketing and a minor in psychology. So her demographics are: she's female, she's 18 to 25, she makes about $3,500 to $5,000, and she also lives in a suburban area. Her identifiers are: she's a leader, she's passionate, she's athletic, and she's a multitasker. To be a part of all these organizations she's a part of and to work at the help desk, you have to be a good multitasker. You have to be able to maintain your schoolwork while being a part of all these other organizations. So you have to have really good time management skills and be a leader, so you have those personality traits to lead a group on, like she is for the running club president. She's athletic, part of the running club, and she's very passionate about everything that she gets involved with. I have personal experience with Ashley because I was in college when she was there, and she was a part of my sorority, family, so I got to spend a lot of time with her and see kind of her grow into the woman that she is today. So her on activities, she's very advanced because she is also, works at the help desks for the computers. She uses Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Hardit, and Tumblr. Some quotes from Ashley are: I've always been a part of a team throughout my 4 years at high school. And when I got injured and could no longer run for cross country, going after recruitment seemed like the perfect fit. This is kind of her reasoning why she went out for Phi Sigma Sigma, and how one thing that happened with her made her be able to go out for something else. So finally, her user story. So as a member of Zeta Zeta chapter of Phi Sigma Sigma, I need to be able to know our online audience and up-to-date information in order to maintain the social media sites. By her knowing the audience and knowing if the stuff that's going out this week for the fundraiser for breast cancer goes to this type of people that'll get heard and be promoted, or I'm sending out the information for the Sets on the Beach, which is a volleyball fundraiser they have, goes out to the athletic group of people that could support. So she has to know where to kind of send out the marketing to in order to get that response that she wants. So that was a presentation on the personas. I hope you enjoyed it and learned a little bit more about the chapter that we both joined while we were in college. So thank you, everyone, and I look forward to talking with you guys later.